everyone! Great news, because minifigs.me have got in touch and they've sent me 3 new minifigures to review. Or at least 2 new minifigures and something a little bit different. I'm particularly happy because one of these figures is a long-awaited one for me. This is Martha Jones. For some reason, she seems to be an overlooked one when it comes to custom Doctor Who figures. Quite a few designers of custom Lego do delve into the world of Doctor Who. But outside of the Doctors and most of the companions, for some reason Martha Jones seems to be one that is strangely overlooked. So yeah, I'm really excited to be getting this one. She has printing on the front of her torso and legs, and printing on the back and all. No side printing, but that's not essential. I think her costume is perfectly captured here, and I'm glad they went with the red leather jacket. I feel like that's her kind of most iconic, memorable outfit. A couple of things here for me. Her facial expression feels a little bit neutral to me, and this is something I've found with quite a few of the characters. I can understand the approach because it means you can sort of display them in different sort of scenarios, and it can still apply to lots of different sort of play situations. And if that's the only face you've got, then I guess fair enough. But I'd really like to see a bit of variation in that department. The main other thing for me is the hair. I've looked through my little archive of hair pieces, and admittedly, yes, it is hard to find one that suits Martha well, but I would definitely at least choose this current hairpiece in black. It seems weird to be giving her dark brown, and it doesn't quite capture the character in the same way. Luckily, this is only a very minor point, because hairpieces can always be changed, whereas inaccuracies in printing, you've just got to live with it. Thankfully, minifigs.me are pretty great in that regard, so I'll just be exchanging this hairpiece for something a bit darker. Next up, it's Graham Norton. I know it's a bit jarring, but for those of you familiar with Doctor Who, he's used to interrupting those episodes, so it felt appropriate in that sense. I adore the printing on this one. There's so much detail on the front of the torso. I love the shirts and the pattern on the jacket. There's even printing on the trousers, as always going the extra mile with the feet. And whilst there's no alternate expression on this one, the face is really perfectly captured. He's a delightful, if occasionally rather sarky gentleman when it comes to Eurovision, so that's really what I like to see. The hairpiece as well is perfect. And he comes with a wine glass accessory, which is really cute. I didn't ask for it, but minifigs.me also provided me with this mini build. It's based on the Graham Norton show, where you have a character in a chair which is going to be propelled backwards if their story isn't compelling enough, or if they simply don't deserve to be forgiven for whatever they've done. Like the figure himself, this is captured really well, and to be honest, surprisingly for me, this is my favourite of the 3 we've got today. Here's the thing, I'm always sprawling the minifigs.me website looking for new things, and whilst this doesn't fall into the new category, it's something that's always caught my eye. This is the baby Trump blimp, or balloon I should say. The balloon blimp itself was designed in response to Trump's first UK visit, and from what I've read up on it, has been used in a couple of other countries too, being used as a symbol against a, well, let's face it, a transparently moronic, racist, and frankly dangerous public figure. Here he is in all his glory. Despite only being made up of 5 pieces, if you exclude the white stick it's attached to, I think they've captured this pretty much as perfectly as they can. It's a shame you can't see the hair, but there's no way you can attach a hairpiece to this, and I think the shaping is perfect for it. My only kind of quibble with this is to maybe, instead of having a white stick for a figure to hold on to, maybe having a transparent stick and a dome piece, as presented here, might make it a bit more displayable in its own right. But despite that, I'm very happy with this, and transparent pieces like that are fairly easy to source. Like with Martha Jones, the printing is spot on, it's just maybe 1 or 2 pieces that I might replace. So yeah, it does all hold together in a very, very loose sense, this video. Remember, you can get 10% off on all minifigs.me products with this discount code, although it's only one-time use, so make sure you get a good purchase in. And if you can, just let me know what you get, because I'd love to know. And I'd love a recommendation as to what to get next. I hope you're all having a stellar week, or at least a tolerable one. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.